Hi, my name is Cameron Bailey, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about the 5 different groups of instruments. So, the first group of instruments I'm going to talk to you about is percussion. Now, percussion instruments are any instrument that makes a sound when you hit it, shake it, or scrape it. So, an example of some of these instruments would be the drums, or the xylophone, or the timpani. The second group of instruments is brass. Brass instruments make a sound when it resonates in the brass that those instruments are made of. That's why they're called brass instruments, because they're generally made of brass. And those consist of trumpets, tubas, trombones, the French horn. I'm sure you guys could recognize some other ones. Another group is called the woodwinds. Now, they're called winds because they're instruments that make noise when you blow into them, like a flute or a clarinet or a saxophone. And a lot of times they're called woodwinds because saxophones and clarinets, for example, have what's called reeds, which is a piece of wood that you have to blow into that makes the vibrations that make the noise. The next group of instruments that I'm going to talk to you about is called strings. They're kind of self-explanatory, like in the name, they are string instruments. These string instruments make noise because the strings vibrate and it creates resonance. Some examples of those would be the cello, the violin, the bass, the viola, and the harp. Now, the piano is kind of a tricky one. It kind of gets its own category because it's a combination of several different types of instruments. Much like percussion, there's a little hammer that has to hit the string in order to make it make a noise, but it's also a stringed instrument because that's where the vibrations come from. Now, that's a little bit about the 5 different types of instruments. I'm sure you guys recognized a lot of them and you'll love playing them.